Okay, so Wolf for medal rolls. So, guys, welcome back to Belfast. Your first time here since 2011?
Or 12, was it? 12 with Limelight? Whatever. Since we were here with Limelight, yeah.
Since a while back, anyway.
Yeah.
Was it your decision to come back, or was that just booked?
It was a part of the tour, you know, and we didn't have much to do with the routing or anything. We were asked to do the tour, and
always trying to get like Dublin and Belfast there. I mean, the only two cities we always do.
Excellent,
I mean,
good.
Really good crowd always.
You don't hear that very often, that bands will make a point of coming to Belfast.
We really tried to. We did a European tour like early this year, but we weren't able to get over to Belfast and Dublin then. So we're really happy it happened now. So.
Oh, good. So are we.
Yeah.
And so, how did the co-headliner situation come about? Were you just on tour at the same time, or?
No, it came about that. We just wanted to do a tour together, you know, two metal band with some support band we didn't know from the beginning. But then we just decided that we were strongest, you know, where we have the strongest fan crowd, like we have England, Enforcer have maybe Spain, Germany. So we just
mainland Europe.
Yeah, we just agreed on that we changed the headline slot from time to time.
Yep.
And that's fine with everybody. So.
Yeah.
But it's a co-headlining. It's like two headliners with Dynamite support.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, and is it different? Does it make a difference because it's a co-headlining rather than just yourselves?
Nah,
I don't think so.
It really doesn't. I mean, we have a good way to work together. It's been really nice and smooth so far. So.
And we know the guys. I mean, Enforcer and Wolf know each other since before, so that's no problem. And then Dynamite guys are awesome. They're really fucked up like us, so it's easy to hang out every day.
Yeah. And we're all in the same bus, so it's good to have a.
Wow. You'd have to get along.
You know, we stay like 5.5 weeks on the road. We play every night except one, and we have no hotel, nothing. We just have the bus, so we have to stick together.
Wow.
But we do it, no problem.
That's dedication. Good. So you also performed at Bloodstock this year.
Yeah.
How was that?
Was awesome, really, really good. Besides, I was really sick on stage, but I managed to pull it together. And
Bloodstock is like it's like coming home to some friend's big barbecue party, you know.
Yeah, it's a great festival.
It feels like our home festival or something, even though it's not in Sweden. You know?
And also most fabulous crew. I mean, all festivals we go to every year, but in Bloodstock, all the staff and the logistic, everything, stage. Crew, everyone is really, really nice and really professional. Yeah. So it's just easy to go there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it was amazing weather this year as well.
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful.
We played in Belgium another festival the day before, so we just got there like on the morning when we were playing on the Sundays. So.
Just takes a few days to come back to reality after Bloodstock.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same, and I only went just to watch. Does it get harder to go on the long tours as you start to kind of settle down and start families and long-term relationships, that sort of thing?
For us, it's not a problem. We have families and kids and small kids, but we're on tour. I mean, if we get like 1 week or 70 weeks, it doesn't matter. The families is okay with that. We done nothing since. I've done it since '89, and I'm almost 50, so I don't care to do that. But the problem with touring is, of course, the money-wise. Money question always is like less and less venues can afford bands, and also you have to pay for tour bus, for crew, airport, like plane tickets, all that, and a lot of people get closer and closer to where they think it's no costs, but it costs a lot. I mean, it's like you almost pay like maybe 50,000 euro before you go out on tour. So you're 50,000 euro minus before you start. Yeah. And then if people say, you're on tour, you have a free day in the schedule, can you please come here? We can't pay you nothing, but please come and play. Like, fuck off. It's like we don't play for free, but it's not because we think we should get paid for. It's not an ego, You
have to make a living.
Yeah, we have to pay for everything. Yeah. And we also have to eat and survive. And also when we get back home, if if we go on tour for say 2 months and we come back, we still have like regular people. You know, we're not Superman or
Yep.
Captain America. We still have bills for
Yeah.
2 months piling up there. So that's the hard part of
Yeah.
touring.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change it for nothing.
It's still worth it.
Yeah, it's still worth it.
Still worth it. Well,
Yeah.
good. And so you've been a band for 20 years now.
Yeah.
How do you keep your sound sort of fresh and exciting even just to you guys? How do you keep it? How do you keep it going?
Just put it on 11. We don't do much with the sound, you know. We just play. I mean, the amps we have today is like the same kind of amps we had 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just it's not in the guitar and the amp. It's in the person playing
Yeah.
it, you know. And I mean, if he played in Abstract Algebra late 80s, or he played in Memory Garden 90s, or now he play Wolf, it doesn't matter. It's just personality comes first.
Yep.
And if I play drums 89 or 95 or 2040, if I'm still alive, I think it comes from the person, you know.
Yep.
Equipment is just part of it.
You always get a new inspirations as well when you go along in life, and that's keep like the songs fresh in a way. You
Yep.
get new things you want to write about and new inspirations like that. So that keep the songs moving onward, even though we don't try to move away from the sound. Of course, we have Wolf is Wolf. So.
Yep. Yep.
But
We got a lot of inspiration from a lot of metalheads. Think we only inspired by metal bands, you know, in the early 80s. Or,
Yep.
But I mean, like for me and Niklas, it's like we brought up with Shadows and Spotniks and Ventures, like Beach Boys, like bands like that,
Yeah.
you know. And that really is guitar music, you know. If you take Shadows, it's more played guitar than any heavy metal band.
Yeah.
But just a different sound, you
Yeah.
know. So I mean, that also adds up to what comes out today.
yeah.
So
Okay.
it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, and you've also branched out now. You're selling absinthe, and there's the pale moon ale,
Yeah.
and the hot sauce as well.
Yeah.
Is that something that you sort of always wanted to do, or is that sort of the reality of being in a band in sort of the 21st century?
It's more of a fun thing, you know. It's no big business in that way, so it's nothing we collect a lot of money from.
The hot sauce we decided just to do because it was so damn strong, you know. It's like rat poison. It's like really strong.
Right.
So even people that are used to really strong, you know, they say like, I tried this, yeah, I want to try it. And when they try it, they say like, fuck, I never tried like that. I'm crying.
We actually met those guys when we were touring with Firewind in 11, somewhere in Vienna, I think, or so. They were on the show and wanted to have us they wanted to do a sauce with us, and we thought it sounded like a cool idea. So that's the way that one started. And with the absinthe, it was we really liked to drink it.
Right.
And also on the last album, Legions of Bastard, not the new one, but the one before, we have a song called Absinthe, which were done on a long absinthe night, I guess. Anyway, so we got in contact with the Swedish distillery that has their own brand and doing really well, and told them who we are and so on, and everything resulted in the Wolf absinthe,
Okay.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And at the moment we're working on a limited edition as well, Chili absinthe. We are trying to that will be released in Sweden in 250 copies, hand signed and stuff like that.
All right.
So
For
that
Christmas.
yeah.
Excellent.
And it's going to be red absinthe instead of a green
Wow.
one. Is the thought.
And strong.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you need from absinthe, more strength.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't want to do like mainstream
Uh-huh.
things, you know. We could do, I mean, some bands, they fucking do toothpaste and diapers, you know. We don't want to put a brand on anything, but
Yeah.
if we put it on a damn hot sauce that's really terrible, you
Yeah.
know, it's okay. If we put it on absinthe, or if we put it like now on a especially,
Yeah.
it's really a good ale, you know. It's not a common ale, it's just
It has to
really
be
good
quality.
one.
Yeah.
So if it's really quality or really brutal, we're interested in anything.
Okay.
But if it's like only beer, you know, like
Yeah.
any beer, no,
Yeah.
no, don't put our name there.
Yeah.
We don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's easier way of making money if you're just interested in the money.
Yeah.
But we're interested in our brand, you know.
Yeah.
The Wolf logo should last
Special,
longer
yeah.
than beer or diapers.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of the state of heavy metal these days? Do you think it's healthy, or is it needs improvement? Or?
I say like I always do. There's good band and there's shit bands.
Yep.
There's nothing else. There's nothing in between.
Right.
There's new band under the sun. You know, there's no new band.
Okay.
Because new bands influenced by old bands.
Yes.
Coming new generation influenced by old generation. There's nothing new to do. So I mean, there's only a question of is it a good band or is it a shit band?
Yep.
And I listen to all the good bands. It doesn't matter if it's pop or if it's like Celtic harmonica or is it like, I don't care what kind of music. I listen to Demis Roussos and Barbara Streisand weekly, but I also listen to Venom and Motorhead or Annihilator, Grand Magus, you know, a great band.
Yep.
But all the other bands is just, there's too much band, I think, that only out there to promote image, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no songs.
Yep.
And it always starts with good songs.
Yep,
That's
definitely.
the main thing.
Yep.
There are good bands around, of course. I mean,
Really good.
but
bands.
the industry is kind of it doesn't do well today. It's really hard, you know, with everything and downloading and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
the industry in itself is kind of sick, I think.
Yeah,
But
it's-
hopefully it will heal.
Yeah. Catch up.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
so. But
yeah.
we never know.
Okay. And so what's next for you guys after this tour? What are you doing after that?
New album.
Another album?
Straight
Yeah.
after the last, we do the last tour date now in Helsinki in Finland. And straight back, and then we already started with some riffs and some skeletons like that, but
Okay.
we haven't really sat down and worked out the plan for the new album. But as soon as we get back, 1st November, we're gonna start thinking about the new album and
Wow.
Writing songs
yeah.
and discuss where to record and with
Okay.
who or how to do it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But we have some plans and discussed it a bit already, but we will start for real when we get back home.
Wow. No rest for the wicked?
No, maybe a couple of days.
Couple of days. Very
Couple of
good.
days we'll have
Excellent.
to- have to-
But still, it's
Maybe
a lot.
Christmas Day, you know?
Yeah, it's a long, it's a long process to do an album
Yeah.
since we aren't that far into the songwriting yet. So still we have a long way to go before we even can enter the studio and stuff like that. And then when we enter the studio, there's a lot of work there and promote it and do covers. You know, it's kind of like a.
Hopefully we can get it released late 2016, but there's nothing said about
No,
that.
Yep.
that is if everything really runs so
Yep.
well. So
Yep.
so it's nothing. We hope so, but it's nothing we can.
We would
say.
like it to be 16 because we want to do it every second year, you know,
Right.
album at least. But it depends on when you book each studio, when how far, you know, for
And the
recording.
labels get the release schedule for
Yes.
the label, of course, also. And also, we don't want to rush it. We want to feel that the songs are good. So if it takes a couple of months more, well, then that's the way it is.
Yep.
As long as we feel satisfied with the way it turns out.
Absolutely. Okay. And so for your show tonight, what can we expect?
11.
Yeah, it will be intense.
Yeah.
It will be good. We're doing a lot of both new songs and old ones. Kind of mixed set.
We discussed before we went on tour that we would try to do every night. We would try to play from all the albums, you know. So it doesn't matter if it's old fans or new ones
Yep.
or people that know a lot about Wolf, you know, even more than me and Simon. Some fans come up and they know stuff that,
Yeah.
fuck, you know,
Super
more than...
fans.
Yeah, really, really. And we said that let's play every night from... Try to have a set list so it covers all the albums. Like 7 albums, it's still a lot of songs every
Yeah.
night
Yeah.
we want to play, but we only have that time we have.
Yes.
We have a rolling set list, you know, so we doesn't really play the same songs every night.
Okay.
So.
That's good.
Changing.
But I think tonight will be same as yesterday because we're tired now.
Yeah.
Dublin was
No, it
last.
wasn't. Actually, we have changed one song, so it's not the same.
Not exactly
No.
the same.
No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It will be sweaty and warm. It has been all the two really. It's starting to smell now. So.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
The bus must be pretty rank by now.
Yeah. And you know, nothing gets.
Look here.
It's like wet all the time. The
Look
stage
here.
clothes.
This is my jeans and this is wet. Even on the jeans, it's really bad, you know.
Yeah, it never dries up.
No.
It doesn't have the time, or the bus is really humid, or you know. So it's like when you take it out, it's like
my
you had it in the.
And we
washer.
started Southern Europe, you know, we had like 30, 38, 39 degrees in the bus.
Oof.
24.
Yeah.
And then you come out there all soaked, you know.
Dripping.
And the next day you take it and you should have like, fuck, it's like 1 minute later.
Ew. That's
And then
gross
it goes
feeling.
on and on every day.
Yeah.
And, oh shit.
Yeah, there's a laundry just down the road.
Yeah,
They have dryers.
Yeah, we had yesterday in Dublin too. We had it just wall to wall.
Yeah.
So we did some laundry, some of us.
Very good. Good stuff. Okay. Well, that's it for me. So
Awesome.
thanks very much.
Thank you very
Have a good
much.
show tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.